What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit, live and direct every week for you guys to answer your questions regarding credit and personal finance. Welcome to all the new viewers. If you're just tuning in, thank you for joining in the channel. This channel is called Keeping It Real with Credit, and I'm your host, Ray from Keeping It Real. And again, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Because on this channel, obviously, we talk everything and anything regarding credit and personal finance, tips and tricks on real estate, you name it. A few things before we get things started off, guys. I hope all of you guys are safe. I hope you guys are playing your part when it comes to this quarantine. However, I just appreciate you guys for tuning in so that we can go ahead and kick on this weekly conversation that we have on credit. I have some great results as usual to show you guys and kind of discuss over with you guys. But in the meantime, I encourage you guys to post and ask, post your questions, because this is exactly what I go ahead and do. I answer your questions live and direct. In the meantime, that number that you see on the screen is the number to the company, right? Score Shield Financial Group. We specialize in credit restoration. Anything regarding, items on your credit report that are holding your credit score back, like late payments, collections, repos, charge-offs, student loans, you name it, we're able and can remove it from your credit report. Other than that, that is the number to schedule your free credit evaluation, or in the description below, the very first link is the link to go ahead and schedule your free evaluation. The evaluation is only 20 minutes of your time, and either me or one of my credit analysts will go over your credit report to discuss all the items that are affecting your score, holding you back, let you know what's possible, give you some tips and tricks, and then give you the option on, whether to do business with us or not. So we're going to go ahead and include pricing to your particular case. And we're able to get started right away. If you like, if not, you take home a full detailed analysis, basically a full evaluated analysis on the things or items that are on your credit report, right? But at least you take away a lot more knowledge on what's actually possible when it comes to your credit, right? So we've had a lot of success, and some of the success we're going to go ahead and share with you guys, because some of the same things that you guys have, these people probably had it before, and obviously these are great results proving that we've been able to go ahead and remove it, right? So really quick, I just want to go ahead and post this little quick shout out to you guys that are tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is MAGA Country. I keep it real. Dave Chappelle. What's up? Charles Cassidy. I'm doing a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Help with you have nothing to sell. Help you with nothing to sell to my stuff. Well, congratulations on your bankruptcy. I wish you the best of luck with that. Juan Alvarez. What's up? Thank you guys for tuning in. All right, guys, so let's jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and share some of the results here that we've been able to generate for some of the clients. And let me go ahead and get myself situated here. Bear with me as I'm still getting used to this quick little layout here, but let's go ahead and kick that off. All right, guys, so the first set of results that you see here on the screen, by the way, these results that you see here are results that we provide for all of our clients on a month-to-month basis. This is so that they can go ahead and keep track. It's a nice way to keep track on your scores, how much they've gone up, what exactly happened, and what exactly got removed, and from what credit bureaus, right? So we have a full transparent approach here. So as you guys are tuning in, these results here as of very recent, we have here Experian went up 98 points at a 639. Equifax went up 118 points with a 667, and 91 points there on TransUnion, which is great. Obviously, the results of that was a result of us, as you see here, updated to positive, right? 3 items that we've updated to positive. And what exactly does that mean? Late payments that we've been able to turn them into a late payment into a positive payment, like if this person never had a late payment in the past before. So these are the things that obviously helps your credit. 35% of your score has to do with payment history. So it's obvious, right, that we've been able to reverse a late payment into a positive payment, obviously increasing their scores this much, right? And so some of the accounts that we have detailed here's Hyundai Financial, right? The results of this, as you see here, were updated, right? And so that right there was a result of us reversing those late payments for this customer. All right. So the next round of results here, which is great here as well, we've been able to remove 21 negative items in 30 days. 73 points went up on Experian. 1 point went up on Equifax, 652, and 44 points went up on 680. 21 items deleted. Let's go ahead and some information on that. So SYNCB, inquiry removed, as you see here, inquiry deleted from Experian. AT&T Services, inquiry removed from Equifax. Nelnet, which is a student loan, didn't dispute. The results were deleted off of Experian. Bank of America charged off as bad debt. So a charge off, as you see here, from TransUnion and Experian. Bank of America deleted, right? This company here, Catch LLC, consumer disputes account, right? We ultimately was able to delete it right here. Credit One Bank, payment charge off after collections. We was able to remove that as well too. Capital One Bank, again, they had TransUnion and Experian listed as a charge off, disputed it and got it removed. Capital One Bank, again, another one, placed for collections or charge off status. We've been able to remove that account from the credit report. This company right here, we've been as a charge off, got it removed. Navient Solutions, that's student loans in dispute, ultimately deleted. So that's not on their credit report anymore. Again, Navient, once again, disputed and then deleted within 30 days. Walmart credit card charged off or canceled within 30 days, deleted from the credit report. And once again, Walmart deleted from the credit report. So that's a total across 3 credit bureaus, 21 items removed within 30 days. All right, guys, and these are some results right here. Some of these results are going to vary as they come in, right? So let me go ahead and pull this up here for you guys. Oh, lost myself there. So as you see here, these results investigations are one from TransUnion. And again, you see these 3 collections were deleted within 30 days as well. And this one right here is pretty important, guys. So this is, I usually talk about the personal information and how that reflects on there. So the personal information is the information that you see up towards the top of a credit report, where it has your name, your date of birth, your addresses and previous employers. That right there is very important because that information up there is the same information that's reflected as part of the information that goes with the accounts reporting below in the credit report, including the negative ones like collections, charge-offs, and things of that nature. If any of that information is wrong, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which states that if something's unverifiable, inaccurate, or incomplete, it must be removed, meaning that if your name, for example, doesn't match verbatim to how it is on your social security card or your current address or things of that nature, then all the accounts that have that information, it needs to follow suit. So if it doesn't match, it needs to be removed. And obviously this is done with some backup proof of information, right? When we send the disputes over with our ID, proof of address, things of that nature. And you know, once they do the investigation, they find that doesn't match, it gets updated or deleted as you see here. So some of these items, along with capital accounts, collections, right, deleted here. We've been able to remove telephone numbers and things like that of that nature. And that definitely helps with, you know, disputing information and increasing the credit scores. In this case here, as you see here, a former address was deleted. Obviously, we've blacked out the information for, you know, privacy reasons, but for the most part, we see here that we've been able to remove a few addresses that didn't match, and that also resulted in the, you know, accounts that had that information removed, as you see here, credit management deleted, and a few other things. So we really go very thorough when it comes to the disputes on these accounts. With that being said, let's go ahead and give some shout outs over here. Let me go ahead here. Let's go ahead and do some shout outs here for you guys. So Rich Garcia, hey Ray, what's up? I've been a member since February 11th, 2020. I've paid my initiation fee and 1 month fee already. And imagine April 12th, I'll get another bill from for another monthly fee. Yep. If it's been 30 days more or less from when you started, that's exactly what happens. So every 30 days you'll be billed for the work that was done the month prior, right? As we charge in the credit restoration world. So Rich Garcia, looking forward to following up with you. Cactus Jane, hello. Rich Garcia, for a total of about $700, I have over a 700 credit score, but I have a lot of inquiries. What's the time frame to get those removed? Inquiries, we kind of treat them just the same as accounts. So every 30 days, you should have some sort of results. However, Rich, $700 is pretty steep based on what I'm seeing here. You said you paid an initiation fee in 1 month already. No way that could have been $700. So, Rich Garcia, I'll definitely look you up in here in the system. But initiation fee plus 30 days, not even close, Rich. So follow up with me, please, if you can. You have my email if you're doing business with me. Other than that, looking forward to helping you out there as much as possible. Hector Rodriguez, do federal taxes have statute of limitations? No. Anything that has to do with the government, you can't get away from it, right? So that's something that's definitely you have to deal with in one way, shape, or form. And Frank, how long does it take to clear a bankruptcy from your credit report? As soon as you dispute it and remove it, I actually posted yesterday some results on a bankruptcy that we was able to remove. 30 days. Again, everything in this credit world, it takes around 30 days. 30 days from the moment that the credit bureaus or banks, or let's say the courthouse receives it, 30 days to respond back. Why? Because the Fair Credit Reporting Act allows us to. We have to give those 30 days. So again, it might take a few rounds, but again, you're going to get results in 30 days. So it really depends on the information that either the banks have or the court systems have on you. Let me go ahead and switch back here to this other mode here. All right, so let's go ahead and continue the shout outs for you guys. Lisa Lawrence, I have 3 late payments. First, got my credit cards, but I haven't missed a payment since. How can I remove it? Also, I have a furniture and 1 medical delinquent. How can I remove it all? Lisa, it definitely requires us taking a look at the information that we see on here. You do it by filing a dispute, right? But again, it's not just filing a dispute on all crazy and stuff. We have to look at the details with the accounts, how they compare against the other 2 credit bureaus, and then moving forward when it comes to that. So hopefully that definitely helps. Hopefully that helps. If you need an evaluation, Lisa, I'll be happy to provide you with a free credit evaluation, 20 minutes of your time to give me a better idea of what we can actually do. And I feel a lot more comfortable that way. So call the number on the screen, or again, schedule your free evaluation with the first link in the description below. Hopefully that helps. Rich Garcia, it's already been 60 days and I have nothing removed yet. I am patient, but I see you always bringing these other people's forms on here and showing how many things you get removed in 30 days. So Rich Garcia, I'm glad that you went ahead and brought that up. Everybody's situation is different. And the results really do vary and depend on the information that we have from the credit bureaus. Everything has a method, right? There's a method to the madness and everything. First, we ask for confirmation or validation, and depending on the response back is when we go ahead and fire off the heavy, if you will, to get moved. So we look at account numbers, we look at date of last activity, date of last delinquency, late payments, if you have any. We look at the whole details of the accounts, and if anything, we request more information. If for some reason accounts come back verified, then we ask for what's called a method of verification, where they have to provide within 15 days some sort of documentation and prove that that item, how is it that they verified that item, right? Points of contact and all that and all other good stuff. And so that right there, again, there's a method to the madness. So if something doesn't get removed in the first round, we have a response for every single possible scenario you can come up with, Rich. So definitely have patience, but there's a method to the madness when it comes to everything else at all. So keep that in mind, and we'll be in touch with you soon, right? Every 15 to 30 days, we do communicate. Shirley Joseph, I have too many inquiries. Probably don't have as much increase as one of our customers, but we've been able to have great success with his. And so if you have inquiries and you need them removed, contact us. Shirley will definitely help you out. Luisa Lawrence, do you still work with Fausto? No, not at all. That's not his name at all. But right now, me and my team, we have our own company called Score Shield Financial Group. We specialize in just that. Not only in credit education, but in credit restoration. So Luisa, my team is ready to go if you're looking for an evaluation or some questions when it comes to credit. Romero, LA2LV, hello, what's up? How you doing? What is the initial cost like? Romero, initial cost always depends on the amount of negative items you have on your credit report, right? And so that we can definitely discuss that during the free credit evaluation. So Romero, I look forward to speaking to you soon. Israel, I'm not having any success with any more inquiries being removed from Equifax and TransUnion. Israel, like we've mentioned before, have some patience, but there's a method to the madness on everything. We've been very successful with the 300 inquiries you came in with. However, there's always a method to the madness. No worries, Israel. We're definitely on it. Tara Nightingale, happy so far, still hoping for a higher score. Well, that's exactly what we're hoping with too. So definitely stay tuned for the next rounds. Dolores, I can't see you. I know Dolores, hopefully you can hear me or whatnot. Lighting is a little iffy here. No worries. We're still getting the information pushed through. Hector Rodriguez, how many points your scores goes up after paying a card in full? That right there, Hector, it can go up quite a bit. Maybe a good 30, 40, or even 50 points. But I say that very loosely because it's all contingent on what else is on your credit report, right? So if you have a lot of collections or late payments and then you pay your balance in full, it may not go as high, or because again, it has all the other factors that it has to calculate alongside with it. So hopefully that answers your questions. Pacho Perez, your team are totally awesome. Thank you for all your team does. Still alive. Pancho, yes, you are, man. And I appreciate the love. Yes, they do a great job. Some of my processors are still even working right now. The amount of letters that's going to go out soon is insane. I think we have this week alone, we're prepping to send out an additional 200 certified letters for our clients out there. So they've been working really hard and pushing really hard and trying to catch up with everybody's work, and they deserve the world. So processing team, if you're out there listening, thank you so much for what you do. You're definitely appreciated. Vina Deer, what's up? What's up? How you doing? All right, so let's go ahead and share some more results here, some of the remaining ones I have on here. So let me go ahead and switch that over for you guys. All right, here we go. All right, so back at the results page here again. Let's go ahead and go back to some of these other ones. Let's go back from the top here. So, all right, guys, so this one right here, it looks like sometimes there's a glitch in our system and that the score doesn't go up. However, it does reflect on some of the accounts that we were able to delete. In this case, we was able to delete 8 items. And the first one right here was T-Mobile, right? Obviously, T-Mobile inquiry was able to remove that from the credit report. The next one was Portfolio, right? Or Portfolio Recovery Services. This is a credit collection agency. Again, in dispute, we removed their Equifax score from their Equifax. CB Avenue, again, charges off account, deleted. World Financial Network Bank, collections charge off, 2 of them, deleted from the credit report. Comcast Cable Corporation, again, in dispute, deleted from the credit report. Oh, and I see here, great. We was able to include here the actual starting score. So this person started off with a score of 566 on Equifax, jumped up to 621 for a total of 55 points. Started off with 545, now 611, 66 points, and 585, now 618, 33-point increase. So I'm glad that the processing team did include this. This way we can get a better picture as to what we have going on here. So that right there, guys, is pretty much the results of the day. Let me see here. those are the results of the day. And I kind of wanted to go ahead and touch up on a few things here for you guys. So first things first, guys. So I encourage you guys to to push forward with the free credit evaluation, right? 20 minutes of your time to get a better idea as to what's possible with your credit. And again, we go over all the rules and regulations. The information is definitely a lot to take in, obviously. But for the most part, it's definitely crucial, right, to learn and understand this, because you can definitely leverage your credit, like I've always mentioned before, for more than just buying a car or a home, right? Investing in companies, or starting a business, or making investments, right, on things that are going to generate you money, using other people's money, right? Leveraging your credit for that opportunity. And one of the things that we actually push out here for the most is again this free evaluation, because of the information, the ton of information that you get on there. So with that said, take advantage of the free credit evaluation. And let me see here. And all right, we got one more question on here. So Rich Garcia asked, hey Ray, with a coronavirus and all the companies shutting down, is Equifax TransUnion Experian still open, and are they still processing our letters as of your knowledge? Yes, sir. We've actually confirmed that they are open, and that's why my team is working round the clock to catch up with everybody's letters, all new clients, current clients, and everything else. We have around 200 letters we're going to push out in the next few days. So they are fully operational. However, I'm not sure to what capacity they're fully operational, meaning did they cut down their manpower, so on and so forth. At the end of the day, based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it states that we have to give them 30 to 45 days or so, or 30 business days. But I usually tell people 30 to 45 days. And with that said, it's to our advantage, right? That if they don't respond back on time, that only works in our favor, right? As you guys being the customer, that these items can get removed within that 30-day time frame, right? So we've been having some great results in this time frame. I'm not sure if that's a direct result of either the manpower or this coronavirus. But with that being said, we've been getting some great results. We've been going more aggressive than ever. And we're still pushing through out here. So I know some companies that are open, we are daily, and we're pushing out letters daily. So hopefully that helps answer your questions, Rich. With that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for the day. I wanted to go ahead and share this. Wanted to answer some of your guys' questions, give you guys some shout outs, push forward with this evaluation, and share some of the results that we've been getting for some people. Kyle Garrett, bro, I'm blown away by the fact that you guys removed bankruptcy on TransUnion. Oh, there you go. Kyle Garrett is one of our clients. As I mentioned before, we was able to remove that bankruptcy, as you mentioned before. Kyle, thank you so much. He mentioned, bro, I'm blown away by the fact that you guys removed my bankruptcy on TransUnion with 3 weeks of starting to work with you guys. There you go. Less than 30 days. I've been beyond impressed with your processing department. Kyle, thank you guys. Thank you so much for that shout out, for that love. Like I said before, on some cases we push our processing team pretty hard, but they are a beast into what they do. I've never seen a group so motivated and so enthusiastic about what they do and what they come up with on a week-to-week basis. I know they have study sessions. They do research on a week-to-week basis, which at that point is mandatory. We look for anything that we can go ahead and test out with some of our clients, and it's been working great and fantastic. We've been getting very creative with how we generate our letters, and I owe it to this team. So Kyle, I'm as impressed as you with our team, and I'm happy that we was able to remove that bankruptcy from your credit report. So thank you so much, Kyle, and there's still some more great things coming your way. Pacho Perez, they cut down working hours. I called Equifax and Experian today. Oh, thanks, Pacho, for that update. So look, with that being said, that only works in our favor, right? If they cut down our working hours or whatnot, that may delay the 30-day time frame. How that directly associates with an act or a law in place, I'm not sure, but it can only work to our advantage. So hopefully that helps. Hector Rodriguez, can collections try to collect after 7 years? They can try to, but they're not going to gain everything, right? Especially if we're educated, right, on our rights. Hector, there's something that's called a statute of limitations, and to make things simple, is the time frame in which maybe that collection agency can sue you for that debt, right? And so once it's past the statute of limitations in your state, which varies by debt, right, and by state, if it's past that statute of limitations, then legally they can't sue you for it. So you might be better off with waiting till that falls off of your credit report or disputing it at that point. If you were to pay that account after the statute of limitations, you would restart the statute of limitations, and that account will stay on your credit report for the next 7 years. And now they can legally have, some sort of leverage on top of you. So never, never, ever pay collections. There you go, Romero. Already put it in. Never, ever pay collections. Texas Pipe Fitter. So Texas Pipe Fitter, the reason why you don't pay collections, I'm not saying to shy away for your debts or not to pay them. This is what I really mean by that. And I'm going to leave it up to you on what the decision is. My philosophy on collections is if you pay a collections, it's not going to remove it from your credit report unless you negotiate a payment for delete, which is pretty hard to get. So if you pay it is bad, and if you don't pay it is bad. One thing to really realize, Texas Pipe Fitter, is what are you trying to do with your credit? Are we looking to leverage our credit here in the future? Because if you are, then you might not want to pay that collection just yet. Why? Because the banks of today, the ones approving you for loans, mortgages, car loans and things like that, they're using older FICO scoring models. And those older FICO scoring models still factor in their algorithm a paid collection that's still negatively impacting your score. So if you pay it is bad, and if you don't pay it is still bad. What you want to do is because you're dealing with a third party that you never contracted with in the first place, it's okay to go ahead and ask for validation. Hey, prove to me I'm dealing with the right people, right? Because anybody can have this debt in their hands. Just like it happened to me in that never ever paid collections video. I'm literally sharing real life story that happened to me on these people that came across as attorneys or debt collectors, had all the information verbatim. Like they had their information that they read over to me, that they validated with me, was correct based on my credit report. However, they weren't even a real company. They were just a group of people that had all my information that came across as debt collectors. And so with that being said, the person calling on you on your phone may very well be a fake debt collector. So there's nothing wrong with trying to validate your debt first. If they can't within 30 days, then I wouldn't deal with that company anyways, right? And so we have to be very strategic when it comes to that. So as you said here, credit won't go up because of those collections. Exactly. And if you pay those accounts, your score still won't go up because the FICO scoring models that the banks are using are not unqualifying, right? Collections that are paid like the FICO score model 9 does. And so that's definitely very important to consider. So I'm not trying to say to shy away from the debts, but ask for validation. If in that process it does get removed, then obviously if something gets removed from a credit report, it's because it was either unverifiable, inaccurate, or incomplete. And I wouldn't deal with any company that cannot provide me with verifiable, accurate information. That's just in my opinion. But Texas Pipe Fitter, I hope that makes sense for you. Feel free to watch the video. Never ever pay collections. If not, Texas Pipe Fitter, you're more than welcome to call that number on the screen or schedule a free 20-minute evaluation to take a look at what collections you have on your credit. And my team and I would be happy to explain to you what can actually be. Help you. If not, you just take home a bunch of information. So hopefully it helps, Texas, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna call it a day for today. But I want to thank you guys again so much for the love and support. For those of you guys that have been following me from the beginning, I'm so happy about the results we're getting for our clients. I'm excited to show you the next round of results. My team is working around the clock and pushing hard. We're literally pushing out 200 letters. Like, I wish I can show you guys a picture. I might just post it on social media there. But we have a lot of letters going out. So all hands on deck helping out here. But other than that, Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I hope you like the information on this video. And thank you guys for joining the team. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I wish you the best of luck out there. Make sure you guys stay safe, play your part, and until the next episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. Peace. Talk to you guys soon.